Hey everyone, it's Shnickerman back here with another video. Today we're going to look at the final installment of our Digimon World Next Order Achievement Guide / Trophy Guide videos. Today we're going to look at King of the Colosseum. To get King of the Colosseum, you have to go to the Colosseum in Floatia and basically defeat every single Colosseum match. So I'm going to take you into the game and show you exactly what you have to do, how many battles there are, and I'll give you a strategy on one of the hardest ones where you have to use 2 different rookie Digimon in order to defeat some powerful foes. Entertainment District, if you have the Colosseum unlocked. To do Colosseum battles, you have to talk to Gaomon, and you can see, at least at first, when you first start doing it, you'll have all these E ratings. So the first part tells you the name and the rank, and it tells you the requirements, and then the last one, it shows you what you get if you win. You'll see there's 10 for E, there's 10 for D, which they get more challenging, they might add more restrictions, 10 for C, 10 for B, 10 for A, and then what kind of isn't in any other videos that I found was, so finally you get to S rank, and this one in particular is very difficult. It's called Digimon Squad Growth because you have to use rookies, and it's fairly difficult. So I will walk you guys through my battle, and give you a few recommendations. But the other thing I want to note is that S rank, unlike the other ranks, there are actually 20 different ones that you have to do. And I will say, although the one where you have to use the rookie is probably arguably the hardest, just because you're really limited in what Digimon you can use, the rest of them, some of them are pretty easy. And note that you will need a Holy Attribute and Air. Those are only 2 requirements past the rookies. So if you set up one of your Digimon partners as being Air and the other one as being Holy, you can pretty much go all the way through this. But I found, at least with myself, I needed to use EXE evolutions for a lot of these. So just keep that in mind. You might have to wait days in order to use EXE again. But for the most part, the rest of these are fairly straightforward. You just have to have really powerful Digimon. So we just beat the battle for Digimon Squad Growth for the S tier in the Colosseum in Digimon World. And here are the stats of both Lucemon that I had. We had really high HP, MP around 40,000 each. And the first Lucemon I had around 4,000 to 5,000 in every stat. The second one was around 5,000 to 6,000. And for movesets, I basically just used Judgment on both of them, which is a really glass cannon move. It does a lot of damage. You can hit multiple targets. So what you'll see here is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Attack Booster and Defense Booster X. It's really important to use these early on, so that way you can boost your raw stats and not get blasted out by all the Digimon attacking you at once. So there's the attack and defense chip. And then basically after this, I just want to keep getting my order power up and essentially healing my Digimon when they get too low, so that way they don't die. And another thing of interest is there are certain Digimon that seem to be a lot tankier than others, such as Vmon and Guilmon. So although you can target specific Digimon, it doesn't really work super well. So the best outcome that you can possibly get is to defeat Guilmon and Vmon early on. And as you can see, as I mentioned earlier with Judgment, it's a really powerful attack that scales off Wisdom, and it can hit multiple targets. So early on, I'm taking out a few Digimon, and basically Vmon is still super healthy. Then I'm occasionally using my special abilities, like right now, which you can see, using Grand Cross, and that does additional damage as well. And then I used it again. So in this run, something I realized was that if you use it on one Lucemon and then another, you can actually increase your damage output rather than if you use both at the same time. It doesn't do quite as much damage. So now we got down to just Agumon, Guilmon, and Vmon left. And as you can see with those chips, really there's not that much need for me to heal or use mana chips either. I'm just spamming my special move. So we're halfway through and there's only 3 left and they're all pretty low. So Agumon just died. 2 more, about 40% each. Keep hitting him with Judgment. Now, 2/3 of the way done. You can see also that the Digimon will confuse you and it makes it so you can't use your special abilities, which is really frustrating. But as you can see, we're getting really close now. We're almost at the end. And 25 seconds left. All we have is Vmon, probably 1 or 2 more attacks, and then we did it finally. And as you can see, I'm super excited that I finally completed it. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe for more Digimon related videos, as well as retro gaming, game collecting, game trading, etc. If this video helped you at all, be sure to like the video and comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.